What's going on, mates? Yum Yum here, and we are here with a last week with Yum Yum. I think this might be the first one of the month, so there you go. Usually they're about like three different subjects, but I wanted to do this one just because even I didn't know about this till like a few days ago. So I was actually really interested in this. It's not just like the regular news, like, Bill O'Reilly might have raped someone. So if you, I mean, just to summarize, Bill O'Reilly, very conservative talk show host. He was pretty much Fox News's top like guy, like their top guy. Like he brought in the most money. He had the most people watching his shows. He had the biggest crowds. Got a lot of money from advertising, which comes into play later. But it took about 3 weeks, the beginning of April to a few days ago. It took about 3 weeks to completely dethrone O'Reilly, the Fox nude, yes, the nude Fox himself, O'Reilly. I'm going to tell you what happened. I have all the sources in the description, like always. April 1st, the New York Times report stated that O'Reilly and Fox News issued out 5 payments to just women. It said women, and I don't know if it was 5 different women or just one woman. I think it was 5 different women, but they issued out 5 separate payments to multiple women, totaling around $13 million, so they would not pursue O'Reilly legally, which is always a bit sketchy. I mean, if someone gets a hold of that, you know that you're going to go downhill. O'Reilly apparently gave the money to a woman who worked for him. She says that he did everything from verbal insults, like, I don't know, calling her slut and stuff, to calling her while O'Reilly was masturbating. But, I cannot imagine it. I'd be like, oh yes, they're telling me how global warming's fake. Ugh. You know. The report included many women, actually. One is Wendy Walsh, W-A-L-S-H Walsh, a former guest commentator on a show. So basically, if you ever watch like mainstream media, they'll have paid what do they call it? Paid commenters or something like that. A paying contributor, something like that. Yeah, a paid commenter. And basically what they do, they just throw in their opinion and they get paid for it. So Wendy Walsh wouldn't become one of those. He invited her to his suite, and she declined. So after she declined, O'Reilly closed her weekly segments for the whole month of May and revoked her paid commenter status. So that means she didn't get paid to voice her opinion anymore because she didn't go to O'Reilly's suite. So, and there has to be something behind that because I mean he paid her. He paid her a settlement of somewhere, probably like a few $1 million, I'd bet you. By the way, all this stuff is in the, there's one, source it's all from. I think it's the first one down there, the Variety one. This has the whole timeline on it, but I'm just summarizing it for you. April 4th, I'm sorry, advertisers start pulling their ads from the O'Reilly Factor, so Mr. O'Reilly's show that he has. Examples like BMW, Mercedes-Benz, etc. A whole bunch of car commercials, actually, like tons and tons of just like car manufacturing commercials, like Honda and I don't know what else, like Honda, Mitsubishi, Allstate. So like car related stuff. I don't know why it's all car related, but a few weeks go by. All that really happens is that more and more advertisements, more and more advertisers keep pulling their ads off his show, which in turn Fox News doesn't like, so they're going to do something about it after a certain amount of time. But April 18th, that's about 14 days, so 2 weeks before all the advertisements start coming off, there's a whole bunch of protests about how O'Reilly was, sexually harassing the women that he gave money to and, doing a whole bunch of bad stuff too. And not came the next day, April 19th, he was fired from the Fox News. So I think that's less than 9 weeks. On 8, yeah, almost. It's like 18 days about around there. From April 1st to April 19th, it's about 18 days. So yeah, Fox News officially fired him April 19th, 2017. No more Bill O'Reilly on Fox. He's gonna be replaced by Tom Tucker, whatever his name is. I know it's Tucker. I don't know his first name. I think it might be Tom. But yeah, on the other sources, it says that 5 women were paid settlements, so part of the $13 million. But But after that, 2 more women have stepped forward, so could have a possible 7 or more sexual assault victims by Mr. O'Reilly. Another thing that I do highly recommend you guys looking, I have a CNN article from 2000. Well, it's not from 2004, but it was an episode of O'Reilly from 2004, and he's talking about sexual abuse. So, I mean, he's caught sexual abuse the last few days. This segment about in 2004, I actually watched it, and it's like you could tell that he was talking about himself. It was, I would say funny, but it was like ironic how he was talking. He was talking about himself, and now we know all this. He's like, you know. But yeah, that's from CNN. I'll have it in the description. But yeah, tell me guys what you think about O'Reilly, if you even like ever really pay attention to him or watch his old show now, I guess, if he's not having any more shows. But yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comments. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.